tayo magmukhang hindi tayo sasagot. Yung mga manifest, pero hindi tayo, paano nagtanong, hindi tayo sasagot.
Good morning. May we request everyone to please settle down so we can start with the budget briefing, budget hearing. Thank you.
The hearing is hereby called to order. Committee Secretary, please call the roll of members.
Roll call of members. Deputy Speaker, Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez. Senior Deputy Speaker Aurelio Dong Gonzales. Tayo kayo, tayo. Tayo kayo. Deputy Speaker Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Deputy Speaker Vincent Franz Duke Frasco. Deputy Speaker Raymond Democrito Mendoza. Deputy Speaker Roberto Puno. Deputy Speaker Ralph Recto. Deputy Speaker Christine Singson Mihan. Deputy Speaker Isidro Ungab. Deputy Speaker Camille Villar. Majority Leader Manuel Jose Manix Dalipe. Senior Deputy Majority Leader Ferdinand Alexander A. Marcos. Deputy Majority Leader Jude Asidre. Deputy Majority Leader Antonio Tonipet Albano. Deputy Majority Leader Julian Jam Baronda. Deputy Majority Leader Lianda Bolilla. Deputy Majority Leader Lawrence Defensor. Deputy Majority Leader Alfred De Los Santos. Deputy Majority Leader Janet Garin. Deputy Majority Leader Ed Christopher Go. Deputy Majority Leader Neptali Gonzales II. Deputy Majority Leader Sandro Gonzales. Deputy Majority Leader Josephine Veronique J. Lacson Noel. Deputy Majority Leader Ramon Nolasco Jr., Deputy Majority Leader Wilter Falma, Deputy Majority Leader Marilyn Primicias Agabas, Deputy Majority Leader Franz Castro, Deputy Majority Leader David J.J. Suarez, Deputy Majority Leader Jose Bong Teves Jr., Deputy Majority Leader Erwin Tulfo, Minority Leader Marcelino Libanan, Senior Deputy Minority Leader Paul Ruiz Daza, Deputy Minority Leader Franz Castro, Deputy Minority Leader Lex Antonio Cris Colada, Deputy Minority Leader Presley De Jesus, Deputy Minority Leader Mujib Ataman, Deputy Minority Leader Bernadette B.H. Herrera, Deputy Minority Leader Florencio Gabriel Bem Noel, Deputy Minority Leader Stephen James Tan, Chairman Yeda Marie Romualdez of the Committee on Accounts, members of the Committee on Appropriations, Chairperson Elizalde Co, Senior Vice Chair Stella Luz Kimbo, Vice Chair Benvenido Abante Jr., Vice Chair Marilyn Len Alonte, Vice Chair Mercedes Alvarez, Vice Chair Jose Alvarez, Vice Chair Jose Joboy Aquino II, Vice Chair Maria Rachel Arenas, Vice Chair Claude Bautista, Vice Chair Claudine Diana Bautista Lim, Vice Chair Ching Bernos, Vice Chair Raul Angelo Gil Bongalon, Vice Chair Fernando T. Cabredo, Vice Chair Mary Michi Cahayon Uy, Vice Chair Peter Jan Calderon, Vice Chair Luis Campos Jr., Vice Chair Nicolas Cari, Vice Chair Arthur F. Leceleste, Vice Chair Angelica Natasha Co, Vice Chair Midi Cua, Vice Chair Luis Loren Cuaresma, Vice Chair Christopher De Venecia, Vice Chair Rachel Margarit Del Mar, Vice Chair Alan Aldo Duhali, Vice Chair Faustino Inodi, Vice Chair Ian Paul D, Vice Chair Gerardo Jeriboy Espina Jr., Vice Chair Arnie Fuentebella, Vice Chair Ruel Peter Gonzaga, Vice Chair Chuderico Haresco Jr., Vice Chair Virgilio Lacson, Vice Chair Joseph Jojo Lara, Vice Chair Jocelyn C. Lim Kai Chong, Vice Chair Roy Loyola, Vice Chair Eric Martinez, Vice Chair Francisco Jose Bingo Matugas II, Vice Chair Romeo Momo Sr., Vice Chair Malia Lucille Naba, Vice Chair Janice Salimbangon, Vice Chair Ronald Singson, Vice Chair Horacio Swansing Jr., Vice Chair Samir Tan, Vice Chair Tobias Toby Chanco, Vice Chair Alan T., Vice Chair Alfonso Omali Jr., Vice Chair Baby Aline Vargas Alfonso, Vice Chair Ana Marie Villarasa Suarez, Vice Chair Joseph Gilbert Violago, Vice Chair Eric Goyap, Vice Chair Divine Grace Yu, Vice Chair Maria Carmen Zamora, Vice Chair Jose Maria Subiri Jr., Representative J.C. Abalos, Representative Zia Alonto Adjong, Representative Adrian J. Advincula, Representative Chino Miguel Almario, Representative Loreto Amante, Representative James Jojo Ang Jr., Representative Romel Rico Angara, Representative Dean Asistio, Representative Juan Carlos Arjo Ataide, Representative Maria Vanessa Aumentado, Representative Yasser Alonto Balindong, Representative Angelo Marcos Barba, Representative Elpidio Barsaga Jr., Representative Alfelito Alfel Bascug, Representative Bonifacio Bosita, Representative Arlene Brosas, Representative Jorge Patrol Bustos, Representative Drixie May S. Cardema, Representative Edgar M. Chato, Representative Solomon Chungalao, Representative Maria Victoria Copilar, Representative Jaime Coanco, Representative Ambrosio C. Cruz Jr., Representative Ricardo S. Cruz Jr., Representative Sergio Dagoc, Representative C.T. Amina Dimaporo, Representative Ernesto M. Junicio Jr., Representative Faustino Michael Carlos D. III, Representative Antonieta Yudela, Representative Wowo Fortes, Representative Jaime Presnedi, Representative Dante Garcia, Representative Maria Angela S. Garcia, Representative Edwin L. Garjola, Representative Mark Go, Representative Anthony Rolando Goles Jr., Representative Ramon Rodrigo Gutierrez, Representative Charis Ann C. Hernandez, Representative Jefferson Konghun, Representative Edsel Lagman, Representative Daphne Lagon, Representative Sunny L. Lagon, Representative Carmela John Lasatin II, Representative Wilbert Lee, Representative Antonio Legarda Jr., Representative Jirvel Jinky Beatrix Luistro, Representative Edward Vera Perez Maceda, Assistant Minority Leader Marisa Magsino, Representative Allen Jesse Mangawang, Representative Doris Maniquez, Representative Bay Dimple Mastura, Representative Maria Rene Ann Lourdes Matibag, Representative Luz Mercado, Representative Margarita Attorney Migs Nograles, Representative Harris Christopher Ongchuan, Representative Emmy Lollipop Juanyo Dizon, Representative Joseph Stephen Caraps Paduano, Representative Arnan C. Panaligan, Representative Agustina Dominique Dichetina Pancho, Representative Emerson Pascual, Representative Eddie Bong G. Plaza, Representative Salvador Pleito, Representative Eduardo Rama Jr., Representative Ray Reyes, Representative Ramon Jolo Revilla III, Representative Marvin Rillo, Representative Yoloyo Rodriguez, Representative Michael L. Romero, Representative Princess Rihan Sakaluran, Representative Dimsar Sali, Representative Maria Alana Samantha Santos, Representative Richelle Singson, Representative Josefina Talyado, Representative Joseph S. Tan, Representative Caroline L. Tanchay, Representative Jocelyn Tulfo, Representative Christian Unabia, Representative Patrick Michael D. Vargas, Representative Rosana Ria Vergara, Representative Samuel Versosa Jr., Representative Miguel Luis Villaferte, Representative Christopher Son Coco Yap. May dumating, Mitch Kahayo. 30?
With 30 members responding to the call, the chair declares the presence of a quorum. Magandang umaga sa lahat. At this point, may we request our esteemed chair, the Honorable Elizalde Co, to give some opening remarks.
May we welcome the Office of the President, headed by Executive Secretary Attorney Lucas P. Bersamin and its senior officials in today's budget hearing. Allow me to emphasize the paramount importance of the Office of the President in the performance of duty of the President of the Republic of the Philippines. The presidency is not merely a symbolic figurehead or a ceremonial role. Rather, it is the epicenter of governance, the fulcrum upon which the entire nation pivots. It is also a position laden with responsibilities, obligations, and the immense weight of leadership. As the highest elected official, the President bears the immense duty of upholding the rule of law, ensuring justice, preserving the unity and welfare of our nation. The President is the embodiment of our collective will, the guardian of our Constitution, and the protector of our rights and freedoms. Furthermore, the President plays a pivotal role in maintaining peace and security within our borders. The President is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, responsible for safeguarding our nation from external threats and internal conflicts. To enable the President to fulfill his duty, the Office of the President proposes a budget of 10.65 billion to fund the various programs, activities, and projects in fiscal year 2024. Once again, allow me to express my sincerest gratitude for your presence today and the support bestowed upon the office of the President. As citizen, we must appreciate the role it plays in shaping the present and future of our beloved Philippines. Maray na aga sa Indogabos. Good morning. Thank you.
Salamat, Chair Zaldi. I would like to inform the Office of the President that the lead sponsors of your budget are the Honorable Toby Tiangco and the Honorable Jing Bernos, and the co-sponsors are the Honorable Mitzi Kahayon Uy, the Honorable Jill Bongalon, and myself. So at this point, E.S. Bersamin, you may now proceed with your opening statement and thereafter your budget presentation.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairman. It is my honor and privilege to appear before the honorable members of this committee in order to present, explain, and above all, seek your support for the proposed budget of the Office of the President for fiscal year 2024. My attendance here is not just in compliance with the requirements of our laws to defend the Office of the President's budget before a branch upon which the power to appropriate has been conferred by the Constitution. More important, I am here in view of the President's standing instructions for all of us here present today to honor and respect Congress as the full partner in promoting the people's welfare and in upholding the nation's interest. I am taking this opportunity, therefore, to convey the President's stand on legislative relations that are anchored on the truism that governance will be significantly improved if our co-equal branches will work together as one in moving this nation forward. Your Honors, in order for the Office of the President to perform its various roles and discharge its myriad duties efficiently and effectively, we are respectfully requesting a budget of 10,707,927 for fiscal year 2024. The amount, if I may point out, represents a mere 1/9% of the proposed total national budget for next year. Nevertheless, we believe that the amount proposed will be enough for the Presidency to meet the exacting demands of being the head of state, the head of the government, the Chief Executive, and the Commander-in-Chief during these challenging times of rebuilding the nation from the effects of a global pandemic of significant scale. As the slides that will be presented later would show, we are asking for a modest increase, but at a rate that is within the norm of prior fiscal years. The lifting of stringent health restrictions provides an opportunity for the President to conduct the affairs of the state outside the physical confines of his office. As all have noticed, more meetings are being conducted by the President. More presidential engagements are also being held, and the Cabinet is convened and meets more often. There is an endless stream of consultations inside Malacanang Palace, befitting its role as the National Policy Center. Needless to mention, the President's schedule and call sheets are always full. The budget adjustment we seek likewise accommodates the logistical requirements of honoring invitations from foreign leaders to visit their countries and the making of diplomatic initiatives which will yield job-creating investments that will hasten our post-pandemic economic recovery. The adjustment will also enable us to revive the implementation of necessary infrastructure works within the Palace Campus Complex that have stalled due to the pandemic, as well as of the gradual restoration and improvement of all the facilities within the mansion in Baguio City. These works and improvements will safeguard the overall security of everyone who works for the attainment of the objectives of the presidency. Your Honors, let me highlight that we have drawn this budget within the parameters fixed by law and conformably with the process set by the Department of Budget and Management, from which we sought no special treatment. Thank you, Your Honors.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Honorable Bernos.
as part of a long-standing tradition and practice of the House of Representatives and the Committee on the Appropriations to extend parliamentary courtesy of the Office of the President, Mr. Chairman, may I move that we terminate the budget hearing of the Office of the President.
Madam
Mr.
Chair,
I so move.
Madam Chair, we object. Madam Chair,
Second.
manifestation, and we object. And we have the right to explain our objection based on our rules.
The chair recognizes Minority Leader Libanan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The minority wishes also to afford the same courtesy to the Office of the President. However, Madam Chair, in the spirit of democracy, three members of the minority would like to make some manifestations or questions, which it's up to the Office of the President to answer if it so desires. So, Madam Chair, before we decide on the motion, please allow the minority to make their manifestations, namely the Honorable Franz Castro, the Honorable Raul Manuel, and the Honorable Arlene Brosas, before we dispense with the motion, Madam Chair.
We will allow 2-minute manifestations from each of the 3 minority members.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
If we would like to proceed with that, those who seconded, those who objected, please, can we withdraw the objection so that we can make the manifestations?
Madam Chair.
So,
Yes, the Honorable Castro.
so we withdraw our. I withdraw my objection for the for the objection for the termination of deliberation of budget of the Office of the President, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, just manifestation.
Yes, the Honorable Ungab.
Is it possible that we first terminate or approve the budget of the Office of the President before any manifestations will be allowed?
1-minute suspension.
Deliberation to eh. Let us deliberate.
No, no.
Hindi sa records, parang nag-terminate ka tapos...
Oo. Wala man lang discussion.
The hearing is hereby resumed.
Madam Chair, may I be recognized?
Yes, Honorable Manuel.
Yeah, Madam Chair,
Okay, sorry, I withdraw that. I will rule first on the pending motion. The objection has been withdrawn, and therefore the motion to terminate the budget briefing
No,
of
Madam
the
Chair, I
Office
object.
of the President is hereby approved.
No, Madam Chair. Naghabol po ako ng objection ko dun sa motion to terminate. Hindi po pwedeng mag-terminate tayo
Let us
ng
now
deliberations
proceed with the
habang
manifestation
hindi
of the
nagiging part
Honorable
ng
Point
of
records
order,
na
Madam
ating
Chair. Point of
committee,
order.
Madam Chair, yung
Point of order, Madam Chair.
manifestations.
There was a motion, it was seconded, and the chair ruled.
Madam
The
Chair, point of
objection
order.
came after the ruling. So, Madam Chair, I think, but I leave it to the chair to decide.
Madam Chair, point of order. may binawi po na objection pero hindi pa natin talaga na-decide yung tungkol sa motion to terminate. No, Madam Chair, naghabol ako ng objection kasi I don't believe that it is proper for us to terminate the deliberations nang hindi nagiging part ng records ng House yung mga magiging manifestations. Meron pong difference doon, Madam Chair.
Even if we look at the records, even if we replay the tapes, the objection came after the ruling. The original objection of the original cast of Congresswoman Castro was withdrawn. And so I think the ruling of the chair would hold.
Madam Chair, point of order again. Nire-reload po natin yung deliberations. Again, we should give members the right and the time na maghabol ng kanilang mga objections. Hindi po pwede, Madam Chair, again, no, na minamadali natin ito. Again, Office of the President yung budget na pinag-uusapan.
Madam Chair, I think there were 2 points of orders, and I request the chair.
Let us just have some order in the House, please. So at the point that the objection was withdrawn, then automatically the motion to terminate the budget briefing was carried.
No, Madam
So
Chair.
that is the effect of the withdrawal of the objection. And therefore, we
No, Madam
proceed
Chair,
with the
Madam Chair.
manifestation
Ay.
of the minority members. And please note to Honorable Manuel that the hearing has not yet been suspended. And therefore, the manifestation of the minority members will be part of the records.
Duly noted, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Thank you.
In which case, we now proceed with the manifestation of the Honorable Castro. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Nararapat lang na buksan sa deliberasyon ang budget ng Office of the President sa mga miyembro ng komiting ito sa Kamara. Dahil tungkulin natin sa ilalim ng konstitusyon ang ihapag ang lahat ng concerns ng taong bayan kung saan napupunta ang buwis nila. Courtesy, respect, hindi ba't mas mataas ang utang na courtesy at respeto ng mga ahensya ng gobyerno sa mamamayan, lalo na ang Office of the President? Utang na magpapaliwanag kung paano ginastos at paano gagastusin ang bawat sentimong pinagkakatiwala sa kanila. Tayo sa Kongreso, hindi natin dapat payagang manaig ang secrecy at silence samantalang napakalakas na umaalingaw-ngaw ang katanungan ng mga mamamayan. Bakit may bilyong-bilyong sinisikretong pondo samantalang patong-patong ang kagyat na pangangailangan para sa ayuda, libreng edukasyon at serbisyong medikal, abot kayang pabahay at iba pa? Mapapababa ba ng 4.56 billion pesos na CIF ng Office of the President ang presyo ng bigas, iba pang mga pagkain sa palengke, kuryente, tubig, basic commodities? Pang national security ang public order nga ba? Bakit dumadami pa ang human rights violations ng mga baril at sa mga baril at mga kapangyarihan gaya ng red tagging at iba pang pang-aabuso? May trend ng papalaking CIF. Lolobo ito sa 120 milyon mula sa kasalukuyang taon. At mula 8.69 billion sa nakarang administrasyon, dumarami ang mga dating hindi tumatanggap ng mga black budget. Samantalang tumataba ang top secret funds ng mga dati nang nakakatanggap. At ang pinakamataas na opisyal ay siya ring may pinakamalaking tagong pondo na bawat audit, walang public accounting, wala ring isang segundo man lang na paliwanag kung paano ginastos at gagastusin. Hindi dapat magpapatuloy ang trend na ito. Labag ito sa policies ng transparency and public disclosure lalo na sa mga bagay ukol sa pera ng bayan. Sa obligasyon ng gobyerno na labanan ang graft and corruption, plunder at iba pang mga hocus-pocus sa yaman ng bayan at iba pang mandato sa saligang batas. Naniniwala ang kinatawang ito na ang pagtanggi ng Office of the President pati na rin ang Office of the Vice President na sumailalim sa public deliberation ukol sa kanilang budget, lalo na sa confidential and intelligence funds nila, ay isa lamang sa dumaraming rason kung bakit imbis na aprubahan ang kanilang mga black budget, ay dapat ngang i-abolish ang CIF, Madam Chair. And last request, Madam Chair, since the OBP, Vice President Sara Duterte admitted that she requested a 125 million confidential fund from the Office of the President, may we request a copy of that letter, Madam Chair, and the approval of the President. Thank you, Madam Chair.
The chair now recognizes the Honorable Manuel for his 2-minute manifestation.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, the highest form of courtesy in this country should be extended to the Filipino people. May karapatan po ang mamamayan na alamin paano ginagastos ang pondo ng bayan at yun yung dapat na manaig at all times. No? Galangin dapat natin ang karapatan ng mamamayan. And since the Office of the President and its the personnel are present here, nasa kanila na po yung burden kung sasagot sila o hindi doon sa ating mga i-raise na mga punto, Madam Chair. Regarding confidential and intelligence funds, for the record, marami na pong mga kababayan natin yung umaalma, Madam Chair, given yung record high na confidential funds pa lamang ng Office of the Vice President. But Madam Chair, kung i-compare natin sa confidential and intelligence funds ng Office of the President, di hamak na mas malaki, Madam Chair. 2.25 billion confidential funds, 2.31 billion intelligence funds, constituting 43% of the Office of the President's proposed budget. Thus, Madam Chair, also the Office of the President has to explain bakit inaprubahan ang 125 million pesos na confidential funds for the OVP kahit na wala po yon sa General Appropriations Act noong 2022. Also, Madam Chair, excessive travel expenses, 1.15 billion pesos, at yung mga nangyayaring Marcosian schemes at this present time, Madam Chair, yung gamit yung anti-terror law para mag-designate ng mga kababayan natin, mga rights advocates as terrorists. Also, Madam Chair, yung pagpapatuloy, yung pag-expand ng NTF-ELCA, kahit yung sinasabi, patapos na yung armed conflict sa ating bansa. It's a form of encroachment sa ating mga civilian agencies. Patuloy na babantayan at tatakutin ang ating mga civilian organizations and individuals at yung kaduda-dudang mga beneficiaries ng NTF-ELCAC na nagiging source ng korupsyon sa iba't ibang mga ahensya sa ating pamahalaan. And at the soonest time possible, we expect answers from the Office of the President. Thank you, Madam Chair.
The Chair now recognizes the Honorable Brosas.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, 5 po yung punto na gusto natin itanong sa Office of the President. First, yung posisyon ng Pangulo sa panawagan ng signifikanteng dagdag sahod para sa mga manggagawa. Kasi wala pong tigil yung presyo ng mga bilihin eh. Pangalawa, ano po ang posisyon ng Malacanang sa mas epektibo at masaklaw na price control sa mga batayang bilihin dahil hindi po sasapat yung EO39. Dahil meron pong 43 pa na mga basic commodities na magtataasan, sabi ng DTI. Pangatlo, gusto po nating malaman yung hawak na bilyon-bilyong unprogrammed funds at special purpose funds na nasa loob ng Office of the President. Ika-4, gusto po natin makuha yung paliwanag sa fund transfers sa NTF-ELCAC Secretariat at sa Anti-Terrorism Council kasi hindi po ito maliwanag sa taong bayan. Ika-5, maungkat po natin yung foreign travels ni Pangulong Marcos Jr., gayon din ang paggastos ng pondo para sa gender and development programs. So, Madam Chair, habang matinding gutom yung inaabot ng ating mga kababayan sa ngayon, lalo't wala namang signifikanteng aumento sa sahod, kulang na kulang yung 40 pesos na aumento. Sa NCR, pambili ng bigas, kahit pa may price cap dito. Hindi na reasonable ang sobrang taas ng presyo ng mga bilihin. Marami pong pwedeng gawin ang Pangulo para ibaba ang presyo ng bilihin at hindi rin kasama doon ang buwanang biyahe sa iba't ibang bansa katulad ngayon na nasa Jakarta ang Pangulo. Kagyat po na pwedeng gawin, epektibong price ceiling sa mga batayang bilihin bukod sa bigas, pagtanggal sa excise tax sa langis at signifikanteng dagdag sahod para sa mga manggagawa at kawani. Dagdag pa, Madam Chair, yung mahigit 4.5 billion na confidential and intelligence funds ay bahagi lang ng mahigit 1 trillion na pondo na kokontrolin ng Pangulo sa susunod na taon. Nababahala tayo na kontrolado rin ng Pangulo ang unprogrammed funds at maging ang SPF o Special Purpose Funds. Lump sums po kasi itong mga ito. Hindi pa tayo nag-uusap ng 500 billion ng Maharlika Investment Corporation na wala sa panukalang budget pero nandun at kukontrolin pa rin ng Pangulo. Nakakalula po ang mga numero pero sa hulit-huli nagkakasya tayo sa mumo para sa mamayang Pilipino habang mahigit 1 trilyon ang nasa kontrol ng Pangulo. Panahon po na ibasura na itong CIF, yung mga confidential and intelligence funds, bilang presidential pork. I-rechannel na lang natin ito sa kalusugan, sa edukasyon, sa serbisyo para sa publiko. Dagdag, Madam Chair, for the record, tinututulan po natin ang pagratsyada at kawalan ng deliberasyon, transparency ng Office of the President dito. Maraming salamat, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, we move to suspend the hearing, the budget briefing of the Office of the President.
Second.
Mr. Chair.
This budget hearing is suspended.
Thank you.
All right, we will resume at 10:30 for the CHR.